right, so here he is, a man who needs no introduction, the former K1 World Grand Prix champion, heavyweight contender, Alistair Overeem. Kind of surprised you haven't shared the octagon with this guy yet.
Yes, we have seen Alistair Overeem for a really long time. We've seen the ups, we've seen the downs. From the highest of highs as the Strikeforce heavyweight champ to the lowest of lows. He's been here and he's been around forever. But the one thing that you know when you think about Alistair Overeem is that when things get tough, he will evolve. He will get better. And recently, he has been back on the upswing in his career.
Alistair Overeem, the man many of these fight fans have come out to see here tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jake.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alistair Overeem. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready?
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good one.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Overeem. Overhand lands. Beautifully timed and placed front kick there by the kickboxer, and that's going to allow him, I would think, to really maintain this range against the overall more well-rounded fight.
I mean, yeah, he's in there with a guy that would seem to have more ways to win the fight, but if he stays at range here, kicking range, he's the best at that. So he needs to continue down this path, continue to throw those kicks straight at him and dart at him, poke at him to keep him at space so that he can fight his fight.
So more output, at least in the early going. Oh, ain't Dutch, ain't much. Beautiful land there by Alistair Overeem. Continues to cross-train at different places. Finished up this training camp at Team Elevation there under Elliot Marshall in Colorado. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, head kick attempt. Head movement prevented from landing.
Massive body kick land.
Winded up on the right there to no avail. Got the single collar tie. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, big knee. right, under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice punch there.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he continues to beat up that leg of his opponent. Oh, you gotta start to look to finish him now.
Use that low kick. Nice spinning back fist there. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Oh, big right hand, yes.
He's got the single collar tie.
Uppercut to the head, instead it's blocked by Lee. Throwing that low kick. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. And now some separation. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, big elbow.
Overeem's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Missed with that right hand. Oh, he is hurting for certain.
He's got that single collar tie.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Well, there's only one Reem, and Alistair Overeem is at his striking best here tonight. So much power being doled out, and somehow his opponent is still in this fight.
Yeah, his opponent's...
Man has his chin been tested early.
Oh, nice right hand.
How about the transition to the ankle pick? Now we will see where he goes from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Nice jab. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his...
Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. And now he's got him hurt bad.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, 60 seconds between rounds. That gives us a chance to look at some of the replays from that previous round, including some of the damage sustained on his nose.
Yeah, it was a nice shot that landed, that opened up that cut on the nose. Granted, any cut is bad, but this one is in a spot where it shouldn't affect him too much. What we have to watch, though, John, is if the nose is broken.
Right.
Then it's hard for him to breathe.
Yeah, get the blood in that nasal cavity, potentially trickles down the throat a little bit. I mean, fighting just sounds like a really fun career. Let's get to the next round. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Big inside kick. Beautiful kick.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie. Oh, man, the hard hook lands again. He's had that weapon going all night.
It's one of his best strikes. He does a good job of turning on it, landing it, and getting back the distance in safety so that he does not have to take anything in return.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is very even match fight.
Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements. The moment he tries to move to the next position, you build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent.
In the half guard.
Overeem's right back to the full mount.
Big ground and pound.
Drops down inside the out-closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not thinking too much damage to that guy.
Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come.
Oh, he might get finished here.
Oh, nice body shot. Oh, nice right hand.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go.
Oh, nice kick. Game of inches right there, boy. It was good night if that landed.
Lee's eye starting to swell now.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, with authority the body. Oh! Ooh, diving punch lands. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Oh, right into mount.
Lee's in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Overeem's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Well, Oh, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Lee. Well, this is not football. Targeting is legal, and he is going at that cut, which is getting worse with every passing ground strike. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country. Beautiful transition.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Overeem's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. He's been working hard defensively. Kick block there.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single counter.
Well-placed kick there by the Reem.
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab him. He's got to recover.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Lee's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here.
Oh, he hurt him again!
Spinning back fist. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm falling. Back to his feet.
Oh, just opening up on him now. Body shot. And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Overeem's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. That'll do it! Oh! Woo! With a massive highlight at the Garden.
Oh, man.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
So the legend Bruce Lee does it again. That was a prime performance out of the martial arts legend tonight. This man, of course, has had no shortage of challengers since coming to the UFC, and more often than not, he has had an answer for all styles. Bruce Lee, with authority, is your winner here tonight.